Hey Pro Science Steve, I got a burning question. Is walking better than running for fat loss?
Oh, Mikey, you got it all wrong, buddy. It's all about running. You see, when you run, you turn your body into a human rocket and the fat just blasts off. Whoosh.
Whoa, hold up. What on earth are you two talking about? We're discussing why walking is better than running for fat loss.
And I just explained how running turns into a rocket.
Bro Science Steve, you crack me up. But here's the deal, folks. Stick around because the real answer is coming up in this video. Trust me, it'll blow your minds. So keep walking and stay tuned. What's going on? It's your boy, Louis Ha Fa Sho. You know how we do. Today we're going to dive into a hot topic, fat loss. Specifically, should we be pounding the pavement with intense running or taking it easy with a leisurely stroll? It's a burning question and I've got all the juicy details, anecdotes, and mind-blowing studies to share with you. So grab your 100-calorie popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. All right, let's break it down. When I talk about running, I mean full-on marathons, 10Ks, or even just a mile. Is it the holy grail of fat loss? You won't believe the rabbit hole I went down researching this. So picture this, I stumbled upon a study that analyzes over 55,000 runners. Crazy, right? Now, some of the studies were mind-blowing. These folks had a whopping 45% lower risk of heart disease. That's huge in a world where obesity is running rampant. Pun intended.
Turns out, running can make your heart happy and your fat scared.
But wait, here comes the plot twist. The same study discovered that the runners who logged in over 20 miles a week ran into some issues. I know 20 miles sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not as much as you think. As we train our bodies to endure the pounding of the pavement, we become more efficient. So we either have to increase the intensity or up the duration. And that's when the problems start cropping up. So picture this, 79% of long distance runners experience injuries in their lower extremities. I mean, ouch, what happens when you're injured? Well, you can't exercise, can't move, and suddenly, your grand plans of weight loss are shattered.
It's like signing up for a Netflix marathon, but ending up on a couch potato reality show. Not cool.
Oh, here's a gem for you. In another study, they asked normal weight loss individuals to go for a run and burn a bunch of calories. Guess what happened? These folks ended up eating 3 to 4 times the calories that they burned during the run.
It's like running a marathon and then eating a marathon-sized pizza. Oops.
It turns out that some of the runners have a bit of a logical misconception. They think they're torching calories left and right, but in reality, they're not shedding the pounds that they hope for. Now, before you start throwing your running shoes in the trash, hear me out. Running has its merits beyond weight loss. Cardiovascular adaptations and endurance are some of the golden nuggets that you gain from running. But when it comes to burning off that pesky body fat, I have a hunch that walking might be the superhero we're all waiting for. Also in this day and age, we need to start talking about technology. Those fancy wearable calorie trackers? Yeah, I found a study from the University of Stanford that spills the tea. They brought people into a lab, tracked their calories burned, and guess what? Those trackers ended up being those unreliable friends who promised to be there but bail last minute. The best trackers were 27% off in estimating calories burned, and the worst ones were a whopping 93% wrong. So if you're relying on digital technology to give you the green light for an extra slice of cake, you might be in for a surprise.
Those trackers are as accurate as my dance moves.
After 3 cups of coffee, that brings me to my love for walking. I've tried it all, high intensity cardio, low intensity steady state, moderate intensity, you name it. But what has worked best for me is a nice stroll at a steady state, maybe with a slight incline like on the treadmill. It wasn't taxing on my body and I didn't feel like a zombie afterwards. You know, sometimes those high intensity trainings leave you drained and you end up trading them for binge watching Netflix shows. And that's not the path to fat loss, my friends. Here's the thing about weight loss, it's a package deal. You can't just expect walking or running alone to do the trick. It's all about finding the right balance. Resistance training mixed with some cardiovascular exercise is the secret sauce. And let's be real here, unless you're an Olympic level athlete, you don't need to run like Forrest Gump to see results.
Remember folks, you don't have to run like Forrest Gump, but a little jog never hurt anyone's dance moves.
But wait guys, there's more. The key to weight loss is not just pounding the pavement, but also paying attention to what's going on in our mouths. Those trackers may not be accurate, but that doesn't mean we can ignore our nutrition. Education is the name of the game. Learn about portion sizes, calorie density, and make yourself accountable for what you eat. Because let's face it, if you don't know how many calories you're consuming, your chances of success are slimmer than your waistline goals. So my friends, here's the bottom line. Running may have its perks, but it's not the best for fat loss and long-term health. Having lean body mass and a kick-ass metabolism is where it's at. And you know what? We can achieve that by mixing it up. Some resistance training, a sprinkle of low intensity steady state cardio, maybe a dash of high intensity exercises. It's like making a gourmet recipe for weight loss.
Forget the running marathon. I'm on my way to becoming the Gordon Ramsay of fat loss recipes.
But hey, I get it. We're all unique individuals with our own passions and preferences. If running sets your soul on fire and you love it with all your heart, then by all means, lace up those sneakers and hit the road. Don't let me rain on your running parade. Just remember, we're talking about the best way to lose body fat here, not the enjoyment factor. Online coaching will be available soon. I also have another YouTube channel if you're interested. We talk more about mindset, creating better habits, discipline, and achieving your goals outside of fitness. So if that sounds good to you, head on over to Louis Ha Fa Sho. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And oh yeah, don't forget to bring the shreds, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.